Welcome to Mentionlytics, a tool for tracking and analyzing any brand's online presence. This video is compiled by Akshay Lakshmi Chandrasekhar, that is me, and Yashika Haridwal from BE ComSale. In this quick guide, we'll walk through the basics of logging in, navigating a dashboard, and exploring key features of Mentionlytics, all using Amul's brand as an example. To get started, simply visit the Mentionlytics login page, enter your credentials, which are the username of you that corresponds to you right here, and the name of the brand you want to analyze. So this could be your own brand name or the competitor's brand name. Once that is done, you have to agree to Mentionlytics policies and terms of use, and send this click this button, which is going to be sending an activation link to the email entered right here. So on clicking this link that appears on your email, you would be sent to a completely different page, which would be containing the analysis on the brand that you've chosen. On clicking the link sent to the Gmail account entered during logging in, you will be directed to a site like this. So this is the dashboard of Mentionlytics, and the brand that you've chosen will be displayed on the top left corner. Since we have chosen Amul, Amul has been displayed here. So this is the dashboard with all of its features, and on the left you have a tab which displays all the other tools of Mentionlytics that you can use.
Here's the Mentionlytics dashboard for Amul. At a glance, you can see the key performance metrics and track your brand's social media mentions. Below the overview, you'll find a list of powerful tools designed to optimize your monitoring experience. These tools include the mention for real-time brand tracking, sentiment analysis, all the mentions, and the inbox view, web mentions, Twitter mentions, Facebook mentions, video mentions, etc. We will find the reports and then share of voice, top mentioners, top keywords, and settings to customize your own preference, and then we can document these all and send it to our company's forum. First, we'll go through the overview. In this overview, as you can see, there's a set of filters, and here are the platforms on which the Amul's branding will be assessed from. So these are all the platforms. Here we can filter out on basis of what we need to analyze the branding and scaling it up or scaling it down. So over here we can see channels. So what sort of social media platforms do you want to include in this analysis? What all categories would you like to prefer? Will it like from the news, the blog, social media, or any references, specific references, or the shopping? You can include so many of these contents, and then we can do the analysis based on the relevance, the sentiment, positive, negative, neutral, or any emotions which we would to include, a country specific or any region specific analysis if you want to run. We can choose any number of languages, and then we can include labels. If we want to put a particular label, we could include that. We can include tags or explicitly making a tag and customizing it on basis of that. Then we can there's another option of assigning roles. So if we are working in a team and you want to distribute different categories or different filters to different team member, this tool can be used for that purpose too. And then we can have a preset of saving our analysis at certain period of time. Next, we have this total mentions, social reach, social engagement, sentiment analysis. Now all these can be customized to a particular calendar. If you want to analyze the data from this week, the last 30 days, 60 past month, etc. So over here we can scale it up as per the timeline too, and we can apply the same. on basis of which the scores and all the analysis will change. So over here we have total mentions. So for Amul we have total 49 mentions and which are unique on different platforms over the past week. This comes from 12 websites and on different platforms. Next is our social reach. So the social reach can be of two types. Over here it's shown in pairs. So the first is the total reach. For every post mentioned, we add the number of followers of the profile and then performed and that is performed. And then the second is the unique reach, same as the total. But if another mention occurs from the same profile, the followers are not added again. Next is social engagement. Over here we have different likes and shares and comments and how many times it's watched, viewed, played. Next is sentiment analysis, which will be divided into three categories: positive, negative, neutral. Over here we have the brand mention trackers, which is brand monitoring, Amul keywords which are used. So we can put our own keywords. We are just have put the keyword Amul here, on basis of which all these analyses are running. We can also customize and put another keyword for Amul, maybe dairy products or some other, to understand it and compare it against the competitors. Over here we have the chart. In this we can view the analysis on a monthly, daily or weekly basis. So as we can see, the mentions are rising or falling as per, and these are the like different, this is for Facebook, this is for Twitter, this is for websites. So over here we can see their complete analysis. We can also change this on basis of sentiment or emotions. So this is sentiment: positive, negative, neutral, and these are the emotions. And similarly we have graphical representation of sentiment and media shares. And we have keyword clouds of how many keywords and where it's used. So we'll get an overview of these. You can get a snapshot of Amul's social presence, mention, sentiment, and reach. You can filter the data by time, range, platform, language, and more, like we saw above in these filters. And next we can say is we want to see the mentions from the past week analysis, etc. Or we can actually do a more focused drill and focus on the data that we care about. The next we can see is a list of powerful tools designed to help track and analyze the online presence. So we have trend monitoring. Over here we can see the different platforms in which we can do the trend monitoring. So these tools are designed to give you a 360-degree of view, because each and every platform over here can be analyzed on the same platform. So over here emotion analysis charts are given, and then we have country specific, so you can choose a particular continent and then run analysis over there, and again filter it out on basis of whatever you want to perform, whatever your criteria are. Then you can change the country. Over here you can change the country and be specific to that region, understand or be specific to a state. So the and we can do it this, as I have kept the data only for a week. If we extend it to past 3 years, you might be able to get a better analysis or results for on that. So you can filter these metrics by specific time frames, such as the past week, month, and then we can look into the relevance to their current marketing campaigns and product launches, like how Amul can use this. Amul can track how a specific campaign has performed and the sentiment analysis. So over in this keyword we can include the campaign name and then actually run an analysis based on different metrics and see how the campaign is performing. So it helps track regional sentiment and tailor strategies accordingly. Now let's move on to the next tool. After looking at this follower chart, growth chart, so we have demographics insights on from different Instagram, from different platforms like Instagram, Facebook. Then we have a followers growth chart on based on different years. Then there are top mentioners where and by mentions, by reach, by engagement. So it gives a graphical result, and this is very easy to understand and analyze. And looking at all this analysis, the Amul can improve its brand campaigning, include more keywords which are giving better performance than other keywords. Over here we can see the top web mentioners, and which influencers or which company is highlighting our product more. So hence we can improve the marketing campaign and sales based on these. Next we'll go to the mentions. Over here in mentions, as we can see, there are many tools. We'll go to the all mentions. This tool is, you will find a comprehensive list of all the mentions of Amul across the web, whether it's social media platform, forums, or blogs. So as you can see, it will come from the total mentions, social reach, social engagement, this page, and it will give you the keyword cloud of how many words are related to our keyword. Each mention includes valuable insights such as sentiment associated with the mention, the date it was posted, the platform it came from, the content itself. This feature allows Amul to track conversations, identify potential issues early, and engage with their audience in a timely manner. For example, there you can see the tweets which was given on this on today Sunday, and we can look at these the tweets in which Amul was mentioned, and the products review, or new recipes which are being shared by homemakers. So these analysis can be used. So over here we can see Freshie's World. So we can use these analysis to understand how the product is performing and engaging with the customers. So if it's being received negatively, positively, and what all new campaigns can be launched to increase the sales. On top of that, mention analytics also categorize mentions by their sources. So Amul can easily differentiate between tweets, blogs, articles, or news mentions. This helps them to understand which platform is driving the most engagement and which channels need more attentions. So additionally, apart from the mention, there's an inbox view, where Amul can view direct mentions and messages from customers or users. So over here, as we can see, there are different customers, therefore there are different user IDs, which has given certain reviews or post about Amul. So it can directly connect to that and understand. The inbox acts like a central hub for interactions, allowing Amul's social media team to track messages, respond quickly to customer, or any harmful or negative results due to any campaign. It can be mitigated or taken care of, and to resolve any other issues. So over here, as we can see, the group by day, group by similar post, by time, how many paging do you require if you want to stick to very less. And then we can also see the words which are booming in relation to Amul product. Mention Analytics also provides this chatbot, which is an AI tool in which you can do a customer care service if you have any issue with the product. With this tool, issuing analyzing or using this tool, so you can send messages, you can ask for help. There's a AI chatbot, or you can see the better the tools which are, or the features which are being updated in this, and how to use them.
Let's start with web mentions. I have set the period from November 1st to the 29th of December. Alright, so this feature tracks where Amal has been mentioned across websites and news articles. We can see recent articles discussing Amal's innovative marketing strategies or new product launches. Web mentions are categorized to include the source, type of content, and the sentiment attached to each mention. This helps us evaluate which sources are most impactful and how the audience is reacting. Here you can see all the articles that mention Amul on 29th December 2024, with there being only one result recorded. And this is the sentiment that has been attached to this specific mention. Again, on the 28th of December, there have been two results that have been recorded, and this specific article right here has a positive sentiment attached with it. This goes up till the period I have set, which is from 1st of November to the 29th of December. So, coming to the tab right here, the overview chart is a powerful visualization tool that helps us identify spikes in activity, which could correspond to events like campaign launches or news coverage. For Amal, such spikes might occur during festive seasons or after the release of their popular topical advertisements. Here, you can view the distribution of mentions on a daily basis, weekly basis, or monthly basis. As you can see here, there has been an overall spike in the month of December as compared to November. This specific graph right here shows the distribution of positive mentions and negative mentions. Coming to the daily distribution, there is a spike on December 21st as well as December 15th. December 16th seems to be much more positive as compared to December 13th. In such a manner, you can get a thorough analysis on all the positive, negative, or neutral mentions that have occurred on a daily basis, or if you want, it could be weekly or monthly as well. The keyword cloud in the Web Mentions tab highlights the most frequently used terms in discussions about Amun. For example, words like foodstuff grocery, grocery online, Oman, franchise, dairy milk, brown item, and so on might appear more prominently. This feature helps us understand the dominant themes and keywords associated with the brand, providing actionable insights for content and campaign strategies. This is a more thorough analysis on which keywords have been mentioned and where they have been mentioned with the sentiment attached and the date as well. So that's it with the web mentions tab. Next, we move to the Twitter mentions tab. This tab provides a list of tweets mentioning Amul. We can see tweets appreciating the recent ad campaigns or customer feedback on specific products. Twitter is a key platform for real time brand engagement, and this feature helps us stay updated. So, these are the Twitter mentions with 6 results being recorded on 29 December. You can see which account has tweeted and the sentiment attached with it. Here is a much more detailed view on the specific tweet. You can get all replies. You can see who it has been retweeted by, and you can also actually visit the Twitter tab by clicking on this button right here. Here we also have access to critical metrics like social reach, social engagement, and sentiment analysis. The social reach tab shows around 19.1 million viewers, with 18.4 of them being actually unique. Social engagement measures interactions like retweets, likes, and replies. This helps us gauge how well the audience is engaging with Amul related content. Here you can see 43,000 total social engagement, with 526 being unique. There are around 457 likes, 403 retweets, 8 comments, and a viewership of 41,000. Coming to sentiment analysis, 6 positive mentions have been recorded, 8 of them being negative, and 11 neutral mentions. Again, here the overview chart for Twitter mentions provides a timeline of activity, highlighting the trends in engagement and mentions over specific periods. For instance, a surge in mentions could indicate a viral tweet or trending campaign. There is a surge on week 49 from December 1 to December 7, with around 9 mentions being recorded. And right below that, you can see how many of them are positive and negative. So there are around 4 negative tweets and 1 positive tweet, the rest being neutral. Next, we move to the Facebook mention tab. Facebook mention tab consolidates posts and comments related to Amul. Here we can analyze how Amul's content is being shared and discussed on Facebook, a platform well known for its extensive reach. When I filter by engagement, I can see these many tweets on December 29th, all of them mentioning Amul and having positive sentiments. I can also look into specific posts again by clicking on them and checking the number of likes, comments, and um, yeah, retweets. Thus, you can see a comprehensive list of all tweets on specific dates, and again here you can see a total account of the Facebook mentions in the period I've selected. So there are around 18 Facebook mentions. The social reaches 32.2 million, with only 2.1 million of them being unique. The social engagements tab shows 5,700 likes, 354 retweets, and 247 comments. Sentiment analysis shows that there's not much negative sentiment among people when it comes to Amul on Facebook. There are 4 positive sentiments recorded, and the rest 13 are all neutral. The keyword cloud shows that terms like hashtag Amul Facebook, hashtag Amul, Facebook page join, largest live show, etc., are all the most frequently mentioned terms on Facebook with regards to Amul. Coming to the overview chart, there's a spike yesterday, which is the 28th of December, with a total of 9 mentions being recorded, 3 of them being positive. On a weekly basis, December 22nd to 28th shows the most highest spike. And again, this seems to be a common trend, with December having more mentions as compared to November. Here you also have in the examples tab, there is an option to look at the thumbnails or not. There are much more options for filtering and viewing all of these Facebook posts as per your needs. So next is video mentions. Video content is crucial for brand storytelling and Mentionlytics. Video mentions feature tracks mentions of Amul in video platforms like YouTube. For example, we can see reviews of Amul products or discussions in video blogs giving us insights into visual content trends. When I click on the thumbnails option, I can see the thumbnail of the YouTube video along with its description, all of its tags, the date it was posted, where it was posted, the amount of views, likes, and comments, and the sentiment attached with it. So these are all the results with, yeah, Bharti Recipe and Logs channel posting this YouTube video which mentions Amul, and there are many more results that have been displayed here. Coming to the total mentions, there are 8 total mentions made on YouTube. Social reach, there's 4.8 million in total, with all of them being unique, which is surprising. And social engagement shows again the same number of unique and total engagement, with both of them being 136,000. There's 7,000 likes, 86 comments, and 128.7 total views. This tab accounts for both YouTube as well as TikTok. Coming to sentiment analysis, 75% is neutral and 25% is positive. The word cloud mentions terms like video, chocolate, chocolate. There's a lot of chocolate that has been mentioned, which corresponds to Amul's chocolate line. And the overview chart on a daily basis shows spikes in 25th of December, which is Christmas, which would make sense. December 16th, December 8th, and November 29th. There is a positive spike on November 30th and December 10th. Alright, so that completes the video mentions tab.